All right. What's good, my Laugh.n.gas peeps? It's your boy Marweezieee. Right here, my boy Lyrix.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Hope everyone's having a good day.
And today, we got a very special guest, y'all. We got my boy Patrick. Well, actually, he's Lyrix's boy, but if you can introduce yourself, man, and tell him a little bit about your name and what you do.
What's going on, fam? My name's Pat. I'm with AQ Real Estate Group here in San Diego, powered by Real, baby. And I'm a boy of Johnny's, and I'm honored to be on this show, man.
Yep. And you're my boy now, man, because, you know, we're fam.
Yeah,
yeah, baby. Here we go.
Marweezieee picked up some coffee, Black Rock, on the way over here. So so anybody that brings you coffee is a
That's
friend.
fam, dude.
That's fam right there. So
He told me that. I was like, wait, time out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the host do that?
Actually, it was sponsored by Black Rock today, guys.
hey.
Today we got some
Shout out
Black
to
Rock
Black
coffee.
Rock.
Which is new to me,
I
by
like
the way.
Black Rock.
Yeah.
I
You
like
never tried Black Rock before?
No, actually, I didn't try it. He
No.
did take me to Oceanside once.
Oh yeah, recently.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I know, because you're a coffee drinker, huh? You love
I am.
coffee.
I do
But
like.
it's like
I
at 5
enjoy
p.m.
something that-
getting coffee and stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, cuz.
Honestly, it was just to the podcast, but I usually don't drink afternoon. So,
Yeah.
baby, you know I don't drink in the afternoon. So if you're watching this,
Yeah.
it was just today. No, but we're super excited to have Pat, man. He's good energy. He's doing a lot of great things out there, and I always like to bring this up. This podcast is to support, here in San Diego, so much art, so much talented people, showcase them, and network and meet people along the way. So
Yeah, bro, most def. I was so excited when he told me about you. I saw your videos. I love your little cooking videos, bro. I was just watching your Crunchwrap Supreme video.
I know, man. You know what's funny? I was watching your podcast about like you guys were talking about tacos, like bomb tacos, right?
Yeah.
Not that ground meat stuff. I was all cooking that ground meat stuff on the Meals and Deals. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. It's something new we wanted to try out. You know what I mean? Because everybody's coming out like, especially real estate agents, like content and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And I'm starting to see a lot of the same stuff, which there's no hating on it, right? But I was like, all right, what will set us apart from it?
Exactly.
So Meals and Deals, I was like, yo, let's cook some food, and I don't cook.
Oh. So you don't cook, and
I
you
don't
just said,
cook,
all right,
bro.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
Never
I
had a
helped my
Crunchwrap
girl-
Supreme, bro. I'm talking about.
She's not my girl, but she's my
You're
friend,
my
Randa,
favorite.
right?
Really?
And
No, but one
she's
of
in loans.
What's your favorite at Taco Bell, though?
Together.
I didn't mean that.
Good combo.
What I meant is,
I don't
it's
cook.
better than Guac Bell.
Have fun with it,
hell yeah.
No, dude, I really enjoyed them. I started going through them. I was like, oh my God, I got to go, because I'm usually on the run. But I started watching your videos.
Hell yeah.
I love the real estate video, dude. I love how it's like how you start, and then like it transitions. It's like funny,
like
but
all
then
real.
catchy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It was something new.
Yeah, because you know what? I have friends who are in real estate too, but the creativity, that's key and everything. And I noticed that from you.
I appreciate it, man. I
noticed
appreciate
that.
it, bro. It's something new. It's something new that I wanted to try. And I've always been into like video editing, production. That's why when I came here, I was like, damn. I was like geeking out. I was like, whoa, this is dope. DJ, I see. But ever since I was a kid, like we'd always have those VCRs.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
bro.
me
I would
too.
always try to make videos like with those, like pause. All right, take off the shirt. No, record. So always try to make something out of nothing. You know what I mean? But like I wanted to try something new for this one.
Yeah,
And
of
so-
course. Were you the kid with the big old VHS and the family parties?
Yeah, bro.
You were?
Yeah,
Me too.
like in 6th grade, bro.
He was also behind the camera, though, right?
Yeah.
Always-
I was
always
behind the
getting
camera.
creative, dancing,
Yeah.
and doing a little bit.
Oh,
of
in
that.
front of the camera, you mean?
Yeah, in front of the camera.
Yeah. I was
in front of the
behind
camera.
and in front of the camera, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I wanted to try something new, and to be honest with you, I mean, it was really good feedback. It
Yeah,
was really
I
good
love that.
feedback. I don't know if you saw my other listing videos too as well.
You know what? I only got a chance to see some of them because I really enjoyed the cooking.
Okay,
I
yeah,
started
yeah.
looking at them. I actually went and got a Crunchwrap Supreme.
You're not the only person who told me that. People message me.
Damn. Taco Bell,
So
you
we
better-
inspire people,
You're gonna have to
dude.
get a sponsorship.
Hey, shout out
Yeah.
Taco Bell, yo.
Shout
Come
out,
on, man.
Holla at my
For
boy.
real.
Come
Hey,
on,
Taco
man.
Bell, shoot us some Crunchwraps.
Yeah,
We'll eat them
yeah.
right here.
Meals and Deals, baby.
No cheese
But
for me.
yours
yeah.
look way better than the ones from Taco Bell. When I
For
got it, I
real?
was disappointed. I was like, dang, it does not look like Pat's.
You know what's funny is before that, I've never had a Crunchwrap.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who came
Randa.
up with the idea?
Randa, my friend Randa is the one who
okay,
came up with it. I
okay.
was like, all right, school us, put us on game.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like one of the easiest things ever.
That's perfect.
Yeah, even somebody who doesn't cook can definitely make it.
Rocket, late night munchy type.
Yeah.
I had a lot of extra
exactly.
too, so I had some for the next 2 days.
Okay.
There you
That's
go.
always the best.
Yeah.
You have left over.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, man, it's
Well-
cool. I like the creativity, you know what I mean?
So a little birdie tells me that before you were into real estate, you were into music, right?
Yes, I
So
was.
what were you doing? Music production, DJing, or what was it that you would do?
I was DJing, and then I'd mess
DJing.
around with production with my boy Aviator. Shout out Aviator.
Hey, shout out to our boy
Nice,
Vargy.
nice.
Yeah, I mean Vargy. But yeah, dude, that like it's so funny because like in high school, my brother's the one who DJ'd. He's named DJ Al Squared, by the way, who's now in dentistry.
There you go.
180.
Shout out, Steve. Yeah,
But the
super
music's
cool.
still in him, man. The music's still in him. But anyways, he was on the radio. He was on Z90, DJ Al Squared. He was on 98.9 when 98.9 was a thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Killing the game.
Yeah.
He was killing it, man.
Yeah.
Like open format. So he'd always have a DJ equipment at home. So I'm here like in high school. I'm like, yeah, let me mess around with it. And then I was like, I've always been business minded, I guess, is how I knew. So I was like, let me play some music. Let me ask people if they need a DJ.
Yeah.
And I straight up, I had Windows Media Player and iTunes.
Damn.
And what I do is I
Throwback.
fade in, fade out.
Nice.
But I had my brother's speakers, so that's how I started, right? And then eventually, I ended up being pretty decent at it, man. The music programming and everything like that. And so from there, I just started DJing a bunch of parties and then opening up for my brother sometimes in clubs, bars,
Nice.
and also Cathedral Catholic High School. I used to DJ all their dances. Shout out Cathedral.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, that I introduced them to like it's not just a dance, man. Like I would say we put on shows for them, like
That's cool.
raging. But
That's cool, dude. It's very cool. Music and all that. It's a trip how it like inspires people. You know, and how it brings people together.
big
Yeah.
time,
You know,
bro.
that's like the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I think that's what brought us together.
Exactly,
Mostly
yeah.
Dude,
together.
100%, man.
Yeah,
100%.
John Grill.
and when you have passion for it, it's like fun, you know. So it's like, that's always a great aspect of it.
Yeah,
100%,
that's
especially the
most
vibes.
Yeah.
Because I'm always about vibes.
Yeah, of course.
You can tell me like there's a song that I think is dope. I was like, oh, this is gonna go well, and it has a good vibe. But somebody will tell me, you know, that's about breaking up or some shit. I was like, oh, I had no idea.
You're like,
I
Yeah.
had no idea. I was like, that shit goes off though.
Yeah,
You know?
hey, that happens to me with my wife sometimes. I'll be
Right.
bumping into something,
Yeah.
and actually, my daughter last time, I forgot, was it DJ Lux or I forgot which song it was, but I didn't even know. I was just vibing how you said.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I like the beat. I wasn't really even listening to the lyrics or who he was. I didn't even
Yeah.
know who it was. And my daughter in the back, she's like, Dad, you shouldn't be listening to that. That guy cheated on his girlfriend. You shouldn't
Oh,
be listening
snap.
to that. He all he does is do heartbroken songs. I'm like, dude, I didn't know. I'm like, I
Are
just
you
put chill.
depressed?
Yeah, I'm on Spotify and I just put chill mix. You know,
Yeah.
and that's it. And
But
I
you're
didn't know.
vibing. You're
Yeah,
vibing. Yeah,
how was I
man.
supposed to know?
that's too
Dude,
funny.
honestly, so I used to work in after school programs. That's where actually one of my first jobs, like after school programs, in Poway Unified School District. And so I was DJing at that time. So I offered, hey, during the break time, you guys want me to, play some music, DJ, right? And like, yeah, go ahead. So I played music, and I was playing Pitbull,
Oh.
Hotel Motel. You know that song?
That's
Yeah.
Throwback.
Hotel,
Yeah.
motel, Holiday Inn.
Right? That's it. And so I was playing it, and I didn't. Again, I'm not a lyricist.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Jay Lyrix right there.
Yeah,
I'm not a
Jay
lyricist.
Lyrix.
I'm more of the vibes. Like, yo, this shit pops off, dude.
Yeah.
But out of middle school, right? And it's a clean version. Anything. If I was at a school, all I know is that it better say clean, right?
Yeah, of course.
Radio edit, whatever. And next thing you know, I get one of the teachers coming up to me because his daughter attends the school, and he's like, who works here? I'm like, I work here. I look like one of them.
Yeah.
Because I was like 19 at that time,
Yeah.
right? And he just got pissed, dude. He got pissed. He's like, this is inappropriate. This music, this is talking about going to a hotel and having sex and stuff like that. I was like, what? Does it? Really? Yeah. But I handled that situation pretty well. I took him inside. He's like, you want to go inside? I was like, yeah, I'll go inside. It's fine. We shouldn't be talking in front of these kids like this.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Be an example for the kids. And again, I'm like 20 years old, bro. But anyways, I talked to him. I apologized. I said, you know what? I should listen to the music before. So ever since then.
So it was a
yeah.
learning experience.
It's a
for you.
learning experience,
Yeah.
huge learning experience, especially dealing with the teacher. So he ended up apologizing to me a couple days later. Yeah.
Sometimes just having a conversation, clearing things out.
And that's the key factor, especially as an adult, that we learn how that you have to talk.
Yeah.
Or else nobody's gonna listen to you. Like
100%.
Because if you just get mad and you just stop talking, or you're like, oh, let's say, I was just talking to you right here, and then I got upset, and I just dodge you. I don't talk to you. That's not how you do it.
Nah, man. No. And honestly, my supervisors were really impressed by that. I was like, oh, I was just, I thought that's how you handle it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they saw a lot in me, and I was like, oh, after that, I was like, cool.
We want you for the next one and the next one and the next one.
Yeah. But then again, they never let me play music again. But yeah, man. So DJ, there's so many stories with that, man. But music brings a lot of people together, man. I'm an open format DJ too, so I'm talking like old school. We go Beatles. I can go even Celine Dion if we want to. Go Selena.
It's
I go
busy,
like,
baby.
yeah, music's music, man.
Yeah.
So I always vibe up with the crowd, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and you gotta appreciate all kinds of music too. If you love music, then you gotta appreciate everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that's one of my things that I tell. That's telling of people that I think.
Yeah.
I say, hey, like, what type of music do you listen to? Right? I've had some people tell me, oh, just house. Anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, house.
This house.
But for me, if you listen to a lot of music, a variety of music, you're just open-minded. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
You're an open-minded person.
There's so much good things out there, all genres. It's just
100%, man.
yeah.
Dude, there's a new, is it Korean or something? I don't know. This guy or Thailand or Vietnamese rapper, and he like blew up on social media because like nobody knows what he's saying, but you know, but the vibe, you know, the way he's spitting, like you know, the message is going through his body, the music. You know what I mean?
And I love all this new innovative sounds too. Like I don't know if you're familiar with Mexican music, corridos.
No, I'm not.
Or there's corridos, but everybody has mostly the same kind of rhythm to it, like
tempo.
The same tempo.
Okay.
You know, guitar and bass, and most of them now have a lot of trumpet. But there's something so different that I heard just the other day. I heard this new song. They have a flute.
Oh, what?
It's the flute in the song. It actually
It hits? See, that's dope. I love that
slaps.
creativity right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that creativity.
Yeah, it's
that's
crazy. I was tripping out. I'm like, I love when people innovate stuff like that. When they innovate sounds or not, they don't try to stick to the same
Dude,
thing.
Yeah.
You know, just like how your real estate stuff, how your approach, how you do it.
Oh yeah.
love
It's an art,
Yeah,
right? That's what
yeah.
that's what the beauty of art is, right?
Yeah.
So implement it in any way you want, even if you're a chef, bro. Same thing, same principle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, dude, that's dope. Like Beyonce, for example. What's her new country song that she came out with?
Oh my God, dude, I was amazed by that.
Right?
Yeah.
It actually hits though.
Yeah, it slaps. Yeah. I know. I think I remember. I think just if you're passionate for music, you know, whatever you try to put out is gonna slap. you know?
Honestly, and people will hate.
Yeah, people are
Right?
gonna hate.
You're gonna get the haters, but at the end of the day, if you see a vision and if you have a passion in it, I say, you know, and they do it and they go through it, like you see it
Yeah.
come out right in
Yeah.
production, like that flute too, man. I haven't heard it. I'd love to hear it though, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him up on game with corridos. He put me up on hip. We grew up with hip hop. Well, Marvin actually did hip hop too.
Yeah.
So that was actually excited for you to meet Marvin and you to meet Pat. And the reason being because you guys both met me in different times of when I was doing music.
Mhm.
Me and Marvin, we go back to the mixtape days, back in high school days. And then me and you, it was when I was my young, early 20s.
Yeah.
And we connected musically as well, and
Yeah.
so it's cool to have, you know, both here because it's like I was able to have different chapters.
stages,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
chapters.
Yeah.
For me, like on my end, you started going. Were you underground with him, or were you more mainstream with me?
What would you say, Marvin? I think it was
We
more
were
underground.
underground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Underground, yeah.
definitely
I was
underground.
mainstream. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah, no,
Most
we were-
Def is the most underground I ever got.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Lauren Hill, it's not underground. Huh?
Nah. Lauren Hill, Lauren Hill, nah. But yeah. I love freaking hip hop, bro. I
Hip
love
hop and rap is where our
stuff.
heart's at, baby.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
I'm trying to look for that song.
For which one?
I was trying to show you the one with the flute. How?
Oh, the corrido one.
I like how that sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can find it. If not, it's okay. We'll just.
Now
I'll
that you're
just-
talking about sending him a song, Pat's got some secret art.
Oh, you know what? While we look-
archives out there.
Yeah, while we look for the song, let's have him sign the thing before
Oh
we
yeah, of
forget.
course. I
We had-
guess.
What we doing?
All our guests, we have them sign our little Snoopy board there.
Oh
man,
man,
so-
that's
So,
awesome, dude.
Here, while I look for the song, see if I can find it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can
Pull
do the
up, pull up.
honors.
All right.
Yeah.
And
We're super grateful that you came
sign?
here, and
No, dude, this is an
and
honor.
I hope you're having a good time, man. Here at the Laugh and Gas, that's where we're
Mhm.
about good energy and good vibes. So we out here, baby. Okay.
Deal sealer,
Let's go.
That's right. All right, well,
All right, San Diego certified deal sealer, y'all.
yeah.
Well, we got the
Okay.
official signature up there.
Yep.
It's
So
official.
I couldn't find a song, so I'm gonna have to shoot it to you later.
All right,
so
shoot
you
it to
can
me,
peep
shoot
it
it to
out.
me.
I'll shoot it to you as well, Johnny Girl.
Yeah. Shoot it to me.
Before you met him, before he was Jay Lyrix, I used to call him Johnny Girl. People used to call him Johnny Girl or Young Brown
Okay.
from the young writers back then.
Nice.
You know, now it's the old writers.
All right.
We still
middle aged
Yeah,
writers.
middle of it. My
It's
back,
the
my back
EO
hurt
riders,
riders, but we
Johnny
still
Girl.
riding. You know? My back hurt, but I'm still riding, baby.
I probably heard somebody call you Johnny Go before. One of the other homies, maybe, huh?
Yeah, we just
Back in the day.
growing up, we were just like, hey, Marvin girl, Randy
Yeah.
girl, Johnny girl.
okay,
So we
okay,
just
cool.
kind of
Like
stuck to
that.
it.
What
yeah.
about Lucky? Is Lucky?
Oh, Status Lucky! Shout
Yeah.
out to Status Lucky. He's a photographer here in North County, and he's from Vista.
He's from Vista too, right?
area, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you guys were in the same group.
I don't think you've met him. That was at a different
No, I don't
time
think
as
I
well.
have.
Oh, okay.
No, Marvin was early days. We were high school. High school.
Yeah, the high school days.
But it
There's so many days, man.
yeah,
like
man.
that's how you know we're getting older, bro.
For real, man. Time flies.
I still feel like I'm in my 20s though.
I know, me too.
I feel great. I feel great.
No, I always, when I pull up with my daughter, do you have kids?
No, I don't.
You don't?
But I have like, shout out to my nephew right here. This is my nephew.
Oh.
That's right. Show the cameras.
Yeah, right here.
Maverick, shout out to baby Maverick.
That's
Baby
cool.
boy Maverick right here.
Yeah.
And my niece too. Like my own though.
Oh, nice. Are you married?
No,
No, you're
I'm
not.
I'm not.
Oh,
Single.
okay.
Married to the
Nice.
game, baby.
Married to the
That's
game.
right.
Baby, come on, man. Yeah,
that
dude.
real estate game, baby.
That's right. That's right.
cool, man.
So speaking about real estate, how did you transition from music to real estate? Because if you want to tell a little bit to for the or people listening,
Yeah.
how did that journey start or begin?
Yeah. Music has always been a hobby of mine that turned into passion, right? And when I was 18, I knew I wanted to do real estate. That's the thing. I told my mom, I was like, hey, look, I want to do real estate. Because I was always into, like, whenever we go to car dealerships and stuff like that, I love sitting down. I love business
Yeah, of
and
course.
negotiating. You know what I mean? Like, whenever they go house shopping, I'd always want to go with them. Right. It got to the point where they would lie to me and be like, "Oh, we're just gonna go grocery shopping," and they went to go shop for a car. Like, because if we didn't go home with a car, I'd be all pissed. Like, damn it. But anyways, I had a passion for that. But 18, I knew I was gonna be in real estate, and but my mom was like, "Oh, you don't need to go to school for that." And I was like, "Exactly." Because I was lazy, dude. I didn't want to go to school.
Yeah.
But she of course, Filipino mom. She wanted us to, get your degree, go to school. I was like, okay, fine, I'll go to school. 6 years in Palomar. I went to Cal State San Marcos, and then I was at Cal State. But before I went to Cal State, I was still DJing between that time, like college, right? And then once it got down to being able to transfer to Cal State, I was like, all right, I have time to do my real estate exam, right? Mm-hmm. But in between that, we went to the Philippines. My mom's a dentist. Shout out Leilani Alarcon, DDS
Hey,
Inc.
shout out to
Here in
Mama
Escondido. Yeah, actually, close by. She wanted me to go to dentistry school, she was asking me if I wanted to, right? So we were in the Philippines, taking a tour, right, of the
campus?
of the campus, of her own campus, right?
Wow.
My brother, by the way, was like, he had nothing else to do, so he cruised with.
Okay. Shout out.
Right,
for
shout out
Steven.
Oscar again.
Squeezy.
So he had nothing else to do, so he cruised with. But dude, people were in uniforms. Like, imagine Philippines is humid, hot.
Yeah.
Like, they're in uniforms, like long sleeves, pants. All right, that alone, I was like, hell no.
Take me back to camp. Right
Yeah. So honestly, for me, I was like, dude,
Is the Philippines as humid as like in Thailand? Is that how it feels?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Bangkok. Bangkok's the hottest actually when I went there. But it was like 90s, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going there in April actually. It's gonna be hot as hell, dude. Shit. But anyways, so we were out there, and then I was like, something in me was telling me that I meant to do business in San Diego, stay in San Diego and do business, because I grew up like in Poway, Escondido, and we have family throughout San Diego. So I had just had a big network of people and genuine relationships, right? So I was like, for some reason, I was like, all right, I have a feeling that I need to nourish that, and I could do real estate and help people out through that. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
So I made that decision. I was like, you know what, Mom? I'm good. Thank you. Thanks, but no thanks, right? And then my brother's like, I'll do it.
I'm already here.
Yeah, So he ended up staying there for like 6 years, bro.
Yeah. We went to visit him.
Yeah, we went to visit him. So he committed, bro. So props to him for doing that.
shout
Because
out to
for me, I was like, I'm an American boy. I don't think I could do that. Culture shock, bro.
Yeah.
Staying out there, you know what I mean? I mean, he had it good out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's just a different perspective, right?
different perspective. But for me, again, then I just knew. I was going to be in real estate. I have family. Shout out to my cousin JP with Peak Finance. Him and his parents were in real estate since like the 80s. So I just joined their crew, right? And I saw what they were building and I wanted to be a part of it. It wasn't like C21 or Keller Williams or anything like that. Even my dad was like, why don't you join those companies so you have more training?
Yeah.
Right. But I saw the vision that my cousin wanted to do. And there's more autonomy with like branding and stuff, right? So like I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, of course.
And he's in Covina, by the way. I would be the only agent here in San Diego.
Nice.
So imagine like getting into the real estate game where number one, everybody's already in it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are already in it. Everybody knows anybody that's a real estate
Facts.
agent. But not only that, I'm joining a company that nobody knows here in San Diego. Crystal Seller. That's what we were called back then, right?
Yeah.
I said, fuck it, let's do it. And we did it, man. We did it. We grew. After being like probably 5 to 7 years later, we ended up merging into Century 21 Crystal Sellers. So we did have the bigger company. We're basically still the boutique company, but with the corporate background. You know,
Oh,
the
okay,
sources,
okay.
the resources, the branding
Nice,
behind it,
yeah.
right? So, but it was dope. But now, recently, we switched over. Now I'm with Real. There's a new brokerage called Real. And shout out to my friend Jess Quee.
Yeah.
This guy was I went to high school with her. And also my sister, she's in real estate now too.
Hey, shout out Eunice.
Shout out Eunice. So we started our own team here in San Diego. So we decided, you know what? Hey, let's try something local now.
Yeah.
Right? We had nothing personal, like parting away from my cousin's brokerage. But yeah, so we just started our own thing. But we still work with him on the finance side. You know what I mean? So
Awesome.
but yeah, man,
Nice.
that's how I got into it, bro.
Is both? I heard that your mom is. You just told me earlier your mom's from the Philippines. What about your dad? Is he from the Philippines as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
You know that's so cool about the Philippines. I think you can agree with me. It's the food, as far as Mexican food.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's very
culture.
similar.
Oh,
how, like,
yeah,
the food that
bro.
we eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
man.
one of my friends, he's Filipino as well. And he's all like, dude, you like cabeza, like cabeza tacos, the cow head?
Yeah.
I'm all like, yeah, dude, I love it. He's all
Yeah.
like, dude, we eat that too.
Yeah, cabeza, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking chicharron.
Yeah.
Tripe and all
Yeah,
that.
your
Yeah.
menudo. But your menudo is different than ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
Your
I've never
menudo is
had
a
your
soup,
menudo.
right? It's a
Yeah,
soup.
it's a soup. You guys was not a soup?
It's like, have you ever had adobo?
I've heard of it, but I have not.
Adobo is like chicken with like this sauce and like it's a thick
Oh,
sauce.
It's, cool. It's like what we call the pollo
Like
enchilado.
mole or pollo enchilado?
Pollo enchilado.
It's
it?
adobo.
Yeah.
What it's like?
Adobo is like that red
Yeah,
seasoning.
that's
they
not,
put,
but
right?
what is it? Is
Yeah,
it?
but it's
just a
thick.
piece-
You eat it with rice though. You don't eat it like a soup because that shit's thick.
Yeah. I think that's how we eat it too.
Yeah,
El pollo,
yeah.
el pollo is
Well,
the-
shit, maybe I'm gonna have to bring
enchilado,
some
and then
over.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to bring some over so
We're
y'all
gonna
can
have to have a
it.
part two, and
Yeah.
then you bring some, and then we eat some.
That's right.
Yeah,
Except
that'll be
I'm not gonna
fire.
cook it because I don't cook.
Hey, talking about food, I was actually talked to him earlier today, and we're talking about what's the delicacy in the Philippines that
Oh my
egg
God.
that have you heard of that?
Have you heard of it? Balot?
Oh, it's like is it like an egg, a baby
Unborn-
chicken?
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you,
Yeah.
have you done that, or would you do
I
that?
have not done it, and I don't know if I would because I'm very.
man.
I get like I'll throw it real fast.
Yeah, I'm with you on that though. I'm with you. My dad, he's seen it on Fear Factor, like when they had on Fear Factor. He's like, "Shit, have me some salt, man."
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, man, that's a delicacy, bro. Like,
Hey, some people love it though. I think this time when we went to the Philippines, I'm not sure if someone tried it, but somebody had told me recently they tried it, and I was like, damn.
What I do want to try from
That's
the
brave.
Philippines that I've seen on the food channel is
The what?
what I do want to try in the Philippines that I've seen in the food channel is rice alcohol. I think it's called, or they make like alcohol out of rice.
Really?
Yeah, it's their native drink from there, or they make that there.
Ooh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw it.
I'm a fake ass
what's that
Filipino.
guy that
Yeah.
passed away?
No,
There's
well,
this
Pat
guy-
doesn't drink, so maybe.
Oh,
there
wow,
you go.
that's
There you go.
yeah. But
All
you
I
were
know is
saying-
Red
you were
Horse out
saying?
there.
Yeah, this guy passed away. I forgot his name. He would always go around and do like these food things. It was just like
Wait. Oh wait, I know.
he would always go around and try like
was gonna act like I know.
weird food. Man, I don't.
I don't even cook.
You're
man.
like-
I don't even know what-
I think. He had a car, right?
the guy that was on TV, right?
Yeah.
No, but I forgot his name, man. I'm gonna have to remember.
For sure.
Did he have white hair?
Yeah, he did have that hair. He did. You got it, man.
right?
It's right on.
Oh, wait a sec. I think I
forgot
know who
his
you're
name.
talking about. It's
Yeah.
Aaron. No, I was about to say an NBA player, Aaron Gordon.
I think his name was Donald Trump.
Oh damn.
Holy shit,
Oh
dude.
man.
That's funny. Hey, well, I got some questions for you.
Let's do it, brother.
You know, one of the questions is, and this has to do with your real estate stuff. You know, because
All right.
we have a little mix of questions. We got some music ones, but this one is
Let's do it.
should government do more to control rising housing prices?
Damn, that's a deep one, dude.
We're gonna start off
That's
right,
a,
baby.
That's a deep one.
Yeah.
We might not air this though. Just kidding. But I want to say it. I'm just kidding. Should the
It could
government
be
do more?
something
I mean,
brief.
here's the thing: is they're already doing some stuff to kind of help the economy. But the problem is that the inventory is so low here, right? Interest rates are high. People don't know where to move if they sell, right? So what's driving up the prices right now, especially with the rent too, right?
Yeah.
Is the low inventory, right? So that's the tough part, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So what they need to work on is building more homes or more opportunities, right? But the problem is the demand supersedes what the supply is, right? So the government is actually making initiatives right now. Like there's different government programs out there. There's called the FHA program. That's the type of loan. It's a federal housing. It's by the Federal Housing Administration, right? They created that back in like 2010 or before that. Like you remember when the crash?
Yeah, of course.
But they had that like to allow people who had lower FICO scores, like credit scores, to qualify
Yeah.
to buy a home. Because sometimes if there's a conventional loan, for example, people think 20% down, right? But FHA would allow you to do 3.5% down. Now people who had a lot of down payment up front, right? But now they have down payment assistance programs, right? So they have them for like teachers, first responders, nurses, right? But now they have one of this new programs called the Dream for All program. I don't know. Have you heard of it yet?
No.
I haven't
Okay.
heard of it either.
So the Dream for All program, they launched it last year, and it's backed by the government, right? So basically what they're saying is, last year what they said was, hey, we're going to give you up to 20% down, right? But here's the thing. You have to get into escrow on a house, right? In order for you to lock the certificate down. Because not everybody had it. They had about $350 million allocated for California in itself, right? And the thing is that those funds went by in like 2 weeks, bro.
Damn.
Only about 1,300 people, I
Sheesh.
think. I think
Where would it
1,300. I
be?
may be wrong on that. But about 1,300 people in California got that,
Damn.
right?
Wow.
So again, very limited, right? But here's the thing is, so people were able to apply for that, but here's the catch, right? Here's the thing. I always tell people, you got to be careful with down payment assistance programs.
Yeah.
Because it's not always like sunshine and rainbows. Oh, getting assistance, right?
It's too good to be true sometimes.
There's always a catch,
There's
right?
something to
You
it,
always got to
yeah.
check what the asterisk is,
Yeah.
right? But so here's the thing: you have to pay that back. Number one, the 20% down. You have to pay it back when you refinance or when you sell. You have to pay it back, right? So they're not bad, right? Okay, it makes sense, right? But it's not a grant, right? So you got to pay it
Yeah.
back. And the other part is the government will take 20% of your equity when you sell.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
there's a
So
cut-
then if
there's a pay cut.
so then let's say you own if you own for like 15 years and your house went up,
Oh, yeah.
you know, that let's say 25%. So now you're giving that the 20% back to the government.
or a
and-
portion of that.
Portion of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Dang.
So for me, like it wasn't really for me. Like I said,
Yeah.
for programs out there that are assistance programs, not every shoe fits
Yeah.
everybody. Did I say it right?
I think so. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Yeah.
and then, but now that program came out again,
Yeah.
right? But the government was like, "Whoa, that was kind of haywire, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
But now they put more restrictions on it. Now, number one, it's a lottery system now, right? So people have to apply. It's coming out in April. People have to apply. Start talk. If I were you, and you're looking to buy, first of all, call me, and then start working with a lender. But you gotta start working with a lender now because April's right around the corner, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
I was telling people back in February, right? But again, it's not for everybody. I don't like for this program. It doesn't fit everybody, but for those who are okay with it, then we'll try to get you into it. right?
You'll have the proper guidance with
The proper guidance, really, that's what it is, depending on what you need, right?
Right.
But the problem is that like this program now it's even more strict. Now they have like you have to meet a certain income requirement,
Yeah.
and also you have to be a first generation buyer, and your parents
Wow.
like could not have owned a home.
Oh my God.
I forgot. I think there's a year cap on that, like past 7 years or ever. I think.
And you must have owned a Chihuahua within the last 5 years.
Yes,
God.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh my
A
God.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you must have been a prior convict as
Oh
well.
yeah, man. Like God.
A lot of these loans are like that,
it's
dude.
crazy.
They're like, hey, if you just recently, if you just got out of jail
Yeah.
and you're never buying a home, we're giving $20,000 this.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
For,
That's
like,
scary
convicts.
because there's a market out there for people that there's like bad real estate, right?
What's
like,
that?
Bad real estate, I would call it, in the sense of like people scamming out there.
Oh,
Like the
100%.
elderly. How would you, if you can tell, the people viewing this, how would you recommend them to make sure that they still, or what red flags they should look for, or what questions they should ask before getting into, any type of real estate? Like,
Damn. That's first of all, call me.
Paperwork.
That's number one. I'll do the rest.
we'll make sure to put his info.
No. But for real, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, bro. That's why you got to go with somebody who you trust,
Yeah.
right?
How do you know who to trust?
That's the tough part. That's the tough part. But education, number one, somebody who educates you on it. Like my approach to it, because I don't like sales. I hate sales, bro. I don't like sales. I don't like people selling me on anything.
Yeah.
Right, pressuring me on any. This guy knows. Like, if you try to pressure me on something, I'm like, I'll be even more so. No.
Yeah.
But my thing is in real estate, because there's this whole stigma about like agents are always after the commission, right? So even me getting into it, I was like, I'm gonna go full time, but like, damn, I gotta combat these people who are trying to look at me like you're just after the commission, right? But at the end of the day, what I like, my belief is education. Because you as a consumer, no matter what you're buying, you always have to be well informed.
Right.
Like always do your research, because you have to take responsibility for that too.
Right.
Accountability for that, number one.
Right.
That is true, because even if you're like looking for an attorney, or something like that, you have to make sure you do your research.
Yeah.
You
You have to
gotta
do
go
your
to the
research.
first one.
Yeah.
know?
Reviews, whatever the case is, do your research, learn what to ask, but like, how do you know how to trust people, right? But like,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, reviews go a long way. Word of mouth goes a long way. That's my source of business. My mom's dental business was only based off word of mouth, bro.
Yeah.
She had 2 offices here. She came from the Philippines with nothing. Okay, she had something, but I mean, she didn't have a business yet. but word of mouth, so that's huge. But
That's incredible. Yeah.
but
that's awesome.
education is what I tell people is find somebody who can really educate you on the process, let you know, hey, if you go this route, this is what happens. If you go that route, this is what happens, right? And not somebody who's like, yeah, go this route, and then not give you other options,
Yeah.
And that is true, because even if you're writing a paper or essay or something like that, if you're putting in sources, you're not going to put whatever source from like WikiLeaks or something.
yeah.
You're going to do and make sure that you actually do
Verify.
your research.
What's
and
it?
all
What is
that.
it? It could be the source could be reliable but not valid.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So you gotta be careful with that, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's whoever and also you gotta pick who you vibe with too.
Yeah.
As well, right? Someone who you trust, but also someone who you feel comfortable with, because this is the biggest investment that you're making, bro, in
Yeah.
your life, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're buying a business or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, man, education is key. Find somebody who can really guide you, right?
Yeah.
Guide you towards the light.
You had a question too. You had some
Yeah.
questions
How
too,
do you balance and carry the rhythm with DJing and real estate? Like, how do you balance that? Are you still actively doing music, or are you more in
Yeah.
the realtor stage?
Unfortunately, I'm not in that much into music anymore. Before I was doing it, I was doing real estate. I was doing real estate by day and DJing at night.
Oh wow.
And man, that was stressful, dude.
That's
Because
crazy.
DJing, like, it's not just DJing. Like, whenever I had a gig, I would hone in a week before and listen to music on the radio and just like listen to the whole track so I can figure out where can I drop this, where can I drop
Yeah,
that,
like
kind of
really
like, you know what I
do
mean?
your
Like
homework.
really study it, right? And then I'm dealing with clients at the same time that want to see some homes and shit. Now, dude, it got to a point where it was like, oh my God, I'm getting burnt out. So I had to let it go. I had to let DJing, or at least mobile DJing, sometimes eventually I do it here and there as favors.
Oh, favors.
Ooh, my daughter's quinceañera's coming
Oh,
up.
Locking it,
That's funny
baby.
for that.
Locking
But
it.
I wanted to start a business though, to where I hire other DJs that are similar. Like shout out to our boy Edward. Is it Ready Eddie?
Yeah,
Ready
Ready
Eddie,
Eddie.
baby.
Yeah,
Like a chain of DJs?
A chain of DJs,
Yeah,
but like
that's
not just a
cool.
chain of DJs, but a chain of DJs that like have a similar vibe as me that can like really like what people liked from me, which was open format, great flow. It was like, so when I DJ and my brother too, it's a storyline. We build it up. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
get
I
a
can see
vibe, hey, chill. And then once it starts getting prime time, the okay. And then once it gets down to closing time, all right, the sing alongs, you know what I mean? Again, depending on which crowd, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so eventually it got to a point where I started getting busier in real estate. And I was like, all right, I have to focus. Because real estate is what I wanted to do. I wanted to build capital and then eventually work my way back into the school district and create an environment for the kids, right? After school programs. But yeah. So, but I do want to get back into DJing, to be honest with you, because it's also a part of who I am. And I did realize, like, throughout the years, if you kind of lose that passion or it's on pause, your identity starts to get, like, from personal experience, identity starts to get mixed up, get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Because I figured out who I was in real estate now. That's different. Right? But I also meshed DJing into real estate with, like, showing who I am in real estate. I'm hip hop. But I'm also classy, you know what I mean?
Of course.
But I know my shit.
Yeah.
But I'm also Biggie.
Yeah.
And how do you balance your passion for real estate with your personal life?
I mean, it's a lifestyle. Yeah, it's a lifestyle, man. Real estate's a lifestyle. So here's the thing is, when I got into real estate, everybody knew, like, damn, like, that's all he talks about.
He's that friend.
But I was that friend, bro. But I also
it.
burned a lot of bridges doing that. But I learned who I had to adjust to that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm a huge family man. So like I had to learn how to say no, because I'm like, when I was in real estate, I was very much like a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Like, you have a question at 9 p.m. I'll be like, I got you, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes I still do it, right? Depending. But also I had to learn time blocking, because that's also part of professionalism too, as well. Because part of professionalism is also how you balance your personal life. Because there's a pie of life, right? If there's an imbalance, then depending on what you're looking for in life, in the pie of life, then it's not going to feel right. So if I'm not right on my family side, then it's going to my attitude's going to carry over to real estate, right? And then kind of mess that up a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's a constant balancing act. I'm still learning. I've been in business like 9 years, almost 10. So
Killing it, baby.
That's right. Congrats to that.
Deal ceiling at me.
Now I know who I'm gonna hit up when I get my house.
Holla at me, man. Holla at me. Yeah.
No doubt, man.
No, it's great
So-
to see inspiring, stories like that, and knowing that locally. I mean, you grew up here in Escondido. Like, anybody can out there can build some knowledge and go out there and kill it.
100%, man.
And like how he said, when he first started, he didn't start with like the big time real estate company. He started.
He took his
I would say
chances,
like the underdog. would
Underdog,
be,
yeah.
The underdog company.
Yeah.
And now, that's where you launched. That's where you.
Yeah.
But your passion started young, like you said. You were 18.
Yep.
Everybody already has that. What they're gonna do. I guess around that age, you should at least know what you want to do.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, now we have
What
more
do you think?
tools, right? Like the
Yeah.
internet's right there. You can make that research. I think it was harder for our parents, right? Trying to that immigrated here, barely understood, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Probably got scammed. I know for sure got scammed with a bunch of shit. And it's good to have that knowledge. So reach out to people that you know. I might know a guy or so let me know.
I know. I think my dad always talks about how he, his first car that he bought out of the dealer, it was like one of those little, dealers and stuff. He thought he was getting a deal, but it wasn't.
But see, that's the thing that I learned in this business, right? Because sometimes you like, I'm like kind of skeptical to say this, but there's sometimes a Filipino attitude of like, hey, try to get the best deal as possible, right?
Just like us Mexicans.
You know what it is.
I'm telling you, we're a lot alike.
Same shit, right? Same shit, chanelas, right?
Yeah.
But anyways,
That's so funny. Sorry to cut you off. But my friend, my buddy, same to him. He's all like, dude, your aunts are like my aunts. He's all like, do your aunts come and maybe a little Louis Vuitton bag or a little Coach bag? I'm all like, yeah. So like, mine do too.
yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. That's the thing, bro. But like, I learned, like, you know what? trying to get a discount all the time, first of all, like it's not the deal. It's not the business. You get what you pay for, bro.
Oh yeah.
You get what you
tell
pay
that
for.
to everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
People learn the hard way.
You gotta buy. My dad always tells us, he's like, "Do you want to buy once or you want to buy twice?"
Yeah, and because you end up spending more money, right? Because if you buy the cheap,
Yeah.
if you spend
Fair
if you buy a cheaper shoe, right? How many times are you gonna buy that cheaper shoe?
Exactly.
That's all I could afford at the time, Pat.
Dad. But dude, but if you buy a nice shoe, right? $100, couple $100, it'll last years, right?
Yeah. No, and I see that like when suits. You know, back then I would be like, oh, you know, if I wanted like a suit, and like, oh, I'm gonna hit up like Burlington or something, you know. But then I'm like, dude, those suits wouldn't really last. But if you go buy a suit like, you know, Nordstrom or Bloomingdale or something like that, you know, and you get it all fitted, man, you're gonna use that suit over and over a couple times. 100%. It pays for itself.
Yeah.
Not only that, the parties the quinceañeras and the Mexican parties that we party, we really made that sweat. Like we're on the dance floor all night.
100%.
So you need that good fresh
material. It's not gonna get wrinkled. You know,
or
we're dancing all night.
Yeah.
We're dancing all night. We got to make sure we're right.
100%. Yeah,
exactly.
man. Quality is key, bro. That's one thing I definitely learned, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, most def, bro. Like, and the same thing with I think everything. Like I like Bose. You know, so like I like a lot of Bose stuff, you know, because I learned along the way that I would buy whatever wasn't as good as Bose, and I would end up having to buy something else.
Yeah.
Having to buy something else.
Yeah.
And finally, when like my dad's like, dude, just go get
Spend
Bose.
the money, bro.
Get Bose, dude. And then if you think about it, if you do the math, you save money rather than actually spending extra money.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
buying the better stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
How about JBL though? How you feel about that?
Well, I had a little JBL speaker too before that. It's
Yeah.
around the same price as the Bose.
Solid, right?
Not as good as the Bose one, bro. Because this one, the Bose one, it's portable, it's rechargeable, and you can connect the mic to it if you want, and you can be singing along with it, and it'll be a good quality
Wait, is
mic.
this like what is it?
That one is right there. That's the.
Oh, that's legit. Okay, that's legit,
yeah,
bro.
that
Okay,
one.
I thought you were talking about like little
Well,
Bluetooth speakers.
that one would be compared to the Bose, the JBL
The fat one?
carry
The
one, the
pill?
one that you carry has like a little strap to it. It costs
yeah.
around the same price. It's
Yeah.
like 400.
Oh,
So 400
okay.
something,
That's
yeah.
a
You know
great
what I'm talking
monitor
about?
speaker right
So
there.
then, if you compare it for the pricing, that one was
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Even my DJ equipment, bro. Like Techniques, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not too many people use vinyl anymore, but still the OG Techniques,
Yeah.
Rain Mixer, Mackie speakers,
Mackie,
bro.
oh my god, dude,
yeah,
those are the best built-in amplifier.
Dude,
You know, yeah,
I still
exactly.
use them, dude. From
Yeah.
15 plus years ago.
Wow.
Exactly. I think they started doing that before Bose, huh? Back in the day.
yeah.
Mackie was the ones who were doing that. They already had that. Everybody wanted those because those speakers had the built-in amplifiers. You don't have to do nothing. Just have a little your what's it called, your mixer, and your laptop and your turntables.
Damn.
And
Marvin
that's
was always into the computer
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, so
too.
you know,
Yeah.
like back in the day, it's the amp. You have to bring the amp, and you have to bring your cords, your wires,
Yep.
and just hooking everything up. Like, fucking,
Honestly, you're like talking a different language. I was so used to it. It's like I'm spoiled.
You're spoiled,
I would
bro.
just pull up.
Yeah.
Connect the mic check.
Yeah.
1, 2, real
yeah,
quick.
yeah. We were behind the scenes, like,
Yeah.
oh shit, did you bring that extra wire?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, dang it, I forgot
my
the
God.
extra.
Was that quarter inch or was that?
Yeah, dude.
Was that
Mic
XLR?
check, mic check.
Not even XLR, but like the old school. Remember the two wires, that red and black? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Damn, dude.
I remember
Throwback
that.
for
That's
sure.
when I used to DJ time. I remember some family parties. I would use like my dad's like Sony little amp, you know, the ones that almost every family had in their house.
And the
you know.
entertainment system.
Yeah, I would use that.
That's what I did too,
I would be
dude.
connecting the black and red wires. in the
I'd
back.
be like, hey dad, can I borrow this real quick?
Yeah.
You know, like the tower. The
Yeah.
tower.
With the 5 CD
Yeah.
changer on top.
And then did you guys have the karaoke laser disc?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And then the cassettes.
The cassette.
Man, you generations, you guys don't know how
Come
good you
on.
guys
It had
are.
bro.
equalizer on there
Yeah,
too, huh? And all that
equalizer.
you
I didn't
could-
even know what it did, but I was just like,
Yeah. You're like bass or
yeah,
bass?
what's
What is
bass?
that?
What does bass do?
Dude, for real, every family had that. My parents had that too. That would be the turn up music when they would make us get up and clean the house in the
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Bro,
I was the
used to-
family DJ. Were you the family DJ?
My brother was.
Oh, your brother was?
Yeah, I was the Michael Jackson performer.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Yeah, I put on Michael Jackson, freaking put it on the sound system, bump it.
Yeah.
What's that one song?
Billie Jean.
That one too, of course. But yeah, man, like used to put on the show for the family, man.
That's so funny. I think we all like have that music background, bro. My parents have pictures of me wearing like a cowboy hat and then cowboy boots.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you'll be listening to this Mexican band." He's like, "You would sing as loud as you can."
Yeah.
I was like,
Even though you
"Oh my
sound like
God."
shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
He
I don't
like
care.
screaming.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's the shit right there,
Yeah,
though,
man.
right?
Yeah, I would be singing "Un Indio Quiere Llorar."
Oh, dude, that's a classic. Yeah, I love that one.
It's like I don't know that one, bro.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, he's always like that.
But see, that's dope.
You'll have to listen to it on the way
Yeah.
out. You'll be
Yeah, I'm all
listening
bumping
when
it
you're
out.
driving back,
Yeah, man. But that's what's up, dude. That's
Yeah,
what's
bro.
up. The entertainers of the family.
I got another question.
What's up?
Another intricate little question here.
Oh shit, here we go.
Yeah,
Is
ready.
it true that you're into men? No, I'm just playing.
What?
I'm just kidding. That is not the question. No. It is, if you are, it's okay.
We don't hate
We love
over here.
everybody here.
No,
No, but the question is, should there be limits on how many properties one person can own? What do you think?
I don't want to get canceled, bro.
Part 2.
All right.
No.
Here's the thing: is from a business owner standpoint or an investment standpoint, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's people's businesses
Exactly. Yeah.
at the same time. You know what I mean? If you have the opportunity to do that, then do it, right? Because then it can help. You're talking about family here, right? This is it's generational wealth that we can pass down to our kids. If you start owning properties, you're renting it out,
Exactly.
right? Or you have a vacation property, right? Something you can go to. I don't think so.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that. You know, because I tell that to my wife. I'm like, dude, I have 3 daughters. I gotta make sure that I know some friends that they do that. You know, they'll be, you know, I'm already have 3 properties. You know, one for my son, one for my daughter, and then like that. Whether they want to live in it or not, you know, but it's their,
It's theirs.
It's theirs.
Yeah.
So you have a little extra money, you know.
Yeah.
Because after all, what do you hear in the world, you know, but to create, you know, people and better people.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Especially your next generation, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you can
and-
teach them your ways. It's fucking
exactly.
awesome.
And then I'm, you know, my dad, he didn't buy me a house. He didn't buy me a house. He had a business. He was doing good, but he went bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And he was almost going to lose the house. And I helped him, you know. So he's like, hey, son, look, I can lose the house, or you can help me, you know, put in some money in this so we don't lose the house. And then your money's saved there. So when it's time for you, you know, when you really want to
Yeah.
buy a house, when you're ready to buy a house, then you got all this, you know,
Equity.
He's all like, and then he's all like, in his growing equity. Don't think it is like I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
give
pri-
you what
that's
you.
a prime
Yeah,
staple.
don't think I'm just gonna give you the money you invest. You know.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you. You know, if it goes up, the house goes up. I'm gonna give you more money. So
Yeah.
So then that's, you know, it's good to invest into, you know, into properties and all that stuff.
100%, man. 100%. But like you said, it's generational wealth. It's for the kids, man.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you like the kids are the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We want to put them in a position to be
Yeah.
able to succeed. Because right now, again, it's tough,
It's really tough,
right?
man.
If
Yeah.
we're in a position to be able, again, to earn extra income and get you to the next level, and real estate is an avenue for that, bro.
Yeah.
And may it not be here in San Diego because the fucking interest rates and the prices are crazy and inventory rate, but may it be in Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, by the way, people in Indiana hate us. Californians or Texas.
A
Damn
lot of people.
Californians.
A lot of people hate California,
Yeah,
bro.
that's true.
We're classy
That's
people.
true.
They just hate on us.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
chill.
we're by the coast, baby.
We're chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely chill.
But yeah, man.
You got any other questions?
Yeah, just
Johnny Girl?
I think I had a question. Is Airbnb plays any part in the real estate? Is it like making the market any like, or renters upset like because Airbnb's out?
Dude, homeowners are upset
Okay.
at Airbnbs. Like neighbors, especially, I know in Point Loma. Dude, something happened in Point Loma recently, actually, with an Airbnb. I think, did somebody pass away? Or I don't know. Something happened where they're partying a lot. But bottom line is that residents don't like that. Right? Imagine. But sometimes people don't care. Like, I have a neighbor. He doesn't care that there's an Airbnb down. I live in a condo complex.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care that there's an Airbnb person downstairs because there's always somebody new, and he has kids that step on the floor.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get a complaint, right? That's a very few. But overall, for me, Airbnb, there's just so many. It's just so many liabilities with that, especially as an investment. So investment wise, I always tell people, hey, if you're looking to buy an investment, yes, you can use Airbnb as a source of income and think about it, but make sure it can rent out just in case Airbnb starts getting strict rules. Because Temecula, I believe Temecula, they don't allow Airbnbs at all. Yeah. But yeah, did I answer that question?
No,
yeah,
yeah.
No, yeah, it definitely did.
Cool.
Yeah.
Before we end, because we only have a couple more minutes,
Damn, that went by fast, bro.
I know, dude. It gets fun. It's fun, you know, and we vibe really good with you, man. Like, I think we want to have you on again, most def. The other question that I wanted to ask is, how do you? I'm pretty sure you do. Is there any habits from when you were DJ that you use now in the real estate market that you use, or any
habits?
Anything that any tricks or anything that you would use from back then that you
adapted now?
Yeah,
what you do now.
Psychologically, yes.
Yeah.
Psychologically,
like the confidence in talking to people. Or is that, or what do you mean?
Here's the thing: is like I was never MC when I DJ'd. Really.
Oh, okay.
I did. Yeah. Speaking of, this guy was my MC
He was
right
your
here.
MC?
He was my MC, big dog.
Shout out Jay Lyrix.
Mike for years.
But like, again, like mixing music and programming music, knowing what you're gonna play next, right? You can't just go hip hop to rock.
Yeah.
Because then people are gonna be like, what the frick? Like, what the hell was that, right?
Okay.
You gotta slowly introduce it. Like, you start to introduce a song that's hip hop, but it has a little bit of rock to it in the background. Start transitioning, getting the feel. Hey, this crowd feeling it, right?
Yeah.
So it's really just like vibe and trying to feel out the vibe. Same thing with real estate, right? Real estate is like everybody has a different personality. So with me, I have a lot of patience, and I've had a lot of different friends and different confrontations in the past to where I'm able to kind of like, all right, I know what to say to people, feel them out. And then if it gets a little too sensitive, all right, I respect it. I understand your point of view. You know what I mean? Because like, dude, real estate can be stressful, especially as a home buyer or a home seller. My job is to make you like, hey, composure.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so in a sense, that's what it is. It's just like, all right, from doing that with music, vibing it out. All right, that's how I applied it, really. And then it's also organized, right? Being prepped like really well in music, right? Knowing your shit. Because if I wasn't prepped and DJing, dude, I'd be like, oh shit, like what am I gonna play, dude? Yeah. By the way, I never come with sets.
Oh yeah, he just rides the vibe.
I ride the vibe.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, with that comes prep, which is conditioning my mind with music, knowing what's familiar.
Listening,
again, that's why I don't DJ anymore though, because I'm not like that anymore. Because I'm stuck in the '90s, bro.
Yeah. Dude, his sets are fucked. You're gonna have to share a link because his sets are fire, bro.
Back to the basics on SoundCloud,
Yeah,
y'all.
most definitely. We'll share a link. We'll have it in the description, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check him out, and we'll have on the description as well where to find him. If you guys are interested in a house, need some help,
any
some
type
advice,
of guidance,
anything, he's got you. If you want to tell him, tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh yeah, Instagram Pat Alarcon Realtor, PatAlarconRealtor.com. Find me on Zillow. Check out my reviews. AQ Real Estate Group, powered by Real. That's the name of our team now. So, and then also you can find my mixes on SoundCloud. It's like 14-year-old mixes, but it's still fire.
That's right.
That's true, man.
Find me on SoundCloud. Back to the Basics is one of my pride and joys right there. That's one I made I was just like, I made it for actually my coworkers because I was leaving the after school program to go to school full time. So I was like, let me make this 30, 45 minute mix of just what I like.
Fuck
nice.
Yeah. So check it out, man.
Definitely gonna check it out. I'm gonna bump it. I'm bumping it today. I'm on my way to pick up my daughters.
Yeah. I'll show you a link, bro. Yeah.
Because they're over there, my cuñadas with your brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ernie and Jenny for always being amazing uncles, and padrinos to my daughters.
Oh, they're the godfather?
Yeah,
nice.
the godfathers. It's Ernie, Johnny's
Big Ernie, my brother.
Brother. He's longer hair, right? Longer hair. Yeah. Dude,
he's my compadre.
That's dope, man. See, I love that. That's fam, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's fam, dude.
Dude, well, it's been an honor having you on the show, bro, and I definitely really want to have you again.
Dude, yeah.
So we can kick it. We'll do a food episode.
Yeah. Please don't have me cook.
Yeah. No, you can bring something from your culture, and then we'll bring something from our culture.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then we'll try it out.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll have Brian come and join us too.
Production,
Sit over here and we'll try out some food, so we can get his perspective too.
100%. Should we bring the balut or what?
Oh,
let's do
no.
it.
I don't know. I'm not gonna eat it. Would you eat it?
I'm down. Let's do it in camera.
You want to do it? Brian eat it. Let's have Brian eat it.
Yeah, Brian, will you be down?
It's like a bird.
It's like a bird, a baby bird. And a fucking.
Pero está en el huevo todavía.
Yeah,
it's in the egg still.
It's when it's like, I guess.
As long as they don't get COVID. That's for China, bro.
That's from China, fool.
Holy shit. Hey, I'd probably say the same thing, man.
Yeah.
As long as
Hey.
this is safe, bro.
Nah, man. But honestly, thanks for bringing the good vibes.
Of course,
you
man.
know, congratulations on all all the things that you're doing and all
Yeah,
the goals
appreciate
that you're
it, bro.
continuing accomplishing. And thanks for coming and vibe with us here at the Laugh.n.gas. You know.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me,
thank you.
fellas.
No, thank you very
It was
much,
a blast,
bro. It was an honor, and thanks for bringing your. We have another guest
Oh,
here,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
but
Let me.
she's sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe Pat can show her out to the camera.
This is Roxy.
Hey, this is since before I knew Johnny, bro.
Oh.
17 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Roxy, what you gotta say, girl?
Oh.
She's all shaky. She's nervous.
so cute.
It's her first podcast.
She's camera shy.
Podcast.
Yeah, man.
Podcast.
Everybody said you guys
Pause.
the
Yeah.
video. That's funny.
I saw that other bulldog that was here.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, that's a big ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
All right,
hey,
cool.
thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Laugh.n.gas show, and we'll catch you next time, fam. All right.
All right.
Ooh, hey, that was a good-